always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Retiring Nye County Clerk Sandra Merlino says she is looking into tribal language being added to voting ballots. The Department of Justice says that 5% of population speaks it. The language is exclusively oral and consists of working closely with tribal elders to help translate the language for voters. They hope to have this in place for the upcoming election, which Merlino will not be a part of because she is retiring in August. The elder will work to transcribe written ballots, and Nye County will be the only place in the country to offer translation services to Shoshone, which consists of approximately 1,000 speakers in central Nevada and Wyoming. But the largest population resides in Duck Valley Indian Reservation in Nevada and Goshute Reservation in Utah. Sam Merlino spoke to the Pahrump Valley Rotary Club about her departure, the upcoming appointment for her position, the voting systems, and paper ballots in the recent meeting.
But I'll talk a little bit about the election laws that passed in 2021 that many people still aren't aware of. I think some people were really surprised to get mail-in ballots for the primary election, but that is now the law that everyone who's an active registered voter will receive a ballot in the mail unless you opt out. So there's a form, if you don't want to get that mail ballot, there's a form you can complete, turn it into our office, and essentially you won't get a mail ballot until you opt back in. I don't know if you're all aware of what's called automatic voter registration now. So automatic voter registration. So if you go to the Department of Motor Vehicles and you change a title on something, you go get your driver's license changed, any action at DMV, they will register you to vote unless you opt out. So if you're not paying enough close attention, your registration will come over to us as a nonpartisan. So when you do go into DMV, be very careful when they ask you about voter registration. Make sure you change your party to what it currently is. Otherwise, they'll come across to us. We've had many people upset about that, all of a sudden realizing they're nonpartisan and they're usually not a political party of one or the other. So, and then there's that primary thing. What happens is we have the 3 candidates in the primary, and we have the highest vote getter, which was Mark Kampf, who's currently the interim treasurer. But there's also a nonpartisan candidate running against him in the general election. So I suggested to the commissioners that they put it out to all the candidates, no matter what, to put in for my position. And then it's totally up to the commissioners who they appoint.
At the Board of County Commissioners meeting, Merlino commented during an item concerning who will take this position.
We have in the clerk's office, chief deputy clerk. And as far as I know, the chief deputy of any department would step in and potentially be the acting department head. In this case, be the acting clerk. And so, would she be willing to do this?
Absolutely not. This is Sam. She cannot take the position.
Next week, on July 19th, the Board of County Commissioners will make a decision on whether who will be appointed to that important position.